We are so the fuck back. And I'm making this video for two reasons. First, to tell you where I was in the past few months and where I am going. So, where I was in the past few months, I have been going through some ups and downs. Launched a school community on January 1st. Did a 12 to, yeah, it was a 12 to 1 ratio, 12 ROI over the last 6 months. Was pretty great. But there has been, as I said, lots of ups and downs. And the reason behind that is, well, of course, 100% myself. But if you want to know a little bit about the external circumstances, I've been going through a weird situationship. Also, a weird heartbreak. It's a fucking salad. But anyways, I now I'm so the fuck back because I realized something really important about me, which is I've been lying to myself all this time. And it's quite hard to admit because I had to restructure my identity. So I lied to myself. I identified as something as someone that worked hard, and it wasn't really true. Now, the thing that I'm not really sure about is it something that I just have me as someone because of my circumstances or whatever, or does everybody have that where they think they work hard but they're not really working hard, but they compare themselves to someone that actually works hard. So I met someone um, this last month that presented themselves as someone that works hard, and it was a girl, by the way. And I thought that she wasn't really 100% true, 100% honest about it, because people like to present themselves as busy and whatever. But when I got to sit down with that person a few times, I then really, really realized that she's actually really fucking busy, like crazy busy. Like, I'll text you just once a day because my phone, I do not reach my phone at all. I'll text you twice a day because I do not reach my phone at all. And I was like, fuck, like I'm not working hard at all. Because I found myself being able to text quite a few times a day. I like my schedule is completely different. We both do different things, but just in terms of work ethic, the ability to work really hard and just stay focused on one thing, I do not have that. Yet I identify as someone that does. And I don't like that about myself. And the funny thing is, what drew me into talking to that girl, because I met her at a coffee shop, is that uh, I was there for like 3 hours. And for all those 3 hours, I would like notice her from the corner of my eye, and she would just not touch anything, like just fucking work for 3 hours. And I was like, fuck, what the fuck is that about? Um, and I don't have that either. And that left an impression on me. Like, I would love for myself to present myself as someone that is, hardworking, but is hardworking in reality. Even better, I'd love to think of myself as someone that is hardworking behind closed doors. Like, I don't even have to say it to anyone. And another thing is, I hear Hormozy talk about the meaning of life, and I do agree with him on what it really means, or what's really the meaning behind life, which is um, to have your quote unquote best day as many days as possible in a row. And I thought about it. For me, a best day for now, I don't know. It might change in the future. It might become my best day is when I go home and see my wife after a hard day of work. But right now, the best days I have are days where I wake up and I do my routine in the morning, go around, walk, have my caffeine, come back, and I work, and then I go to the gym at like 12 p.m., whatever, and I come back and I work again until night, and then I read, and then I sleep. That is my perfect day. And I want to have these days as many times as possible in a row. And that's why I would like to think of myself, or I would like to be someone that can work, doesn't necessarily have, like, I don't want to do that to be able to present myself as someone that works hard and is actually working hard. But even if I could just do it with myself, I would appreciate that with myself. So that's the big realization I made. And also, like, the main reason why I created this channel and started to document everything is to tell you guys the truth. Like, I want to document the ups and the downs, and the downs mean, or the downs include me saying that I'm gonna work and not work. Because there's also this other shit about me making the videos. Like, you're gonna find a few videos in the channel saying, hey, like, imagine what would happen in your life if you just focus for 6 months. Like, what would happen? And I've said it and I haven't done it yet. I mean, my work, like, don't get me wrong. When I say my work ethic is not that great, I'm doing like 7 hour days easily. Uh, some days I would do four. Some days I can do 10 or 12. What I'm talking about is the fucking consistency. If you want to have control over the outputs, you need to have control over the inputs. If the inputs are up and down, the output are going to be up and down, and it is exactly what I'm experiencing right now. I have 7K months, and then I have 2K months, and it keeps on going like that. So I need consistency in the input. I also need that input to be in a focused state. So it's not just like whatever, talking to friends and working at the same time and eating or whatever. I want it to be 100% focused. And I am gonna start sharing with you guys what it feels like to try to work for 10 hours every single day, nonstop. Or, you know what? I'm gonna shoot for 8. I've been shooting for 10 this whole time, haven't been able to achieve it consistently. So let's shoot for 10. Let's shoot for a normal work day that everybody has. Once I can do that for like a month, I can take a rest and we can shoot up for 10 again. Also, there are a few things that are going to happen in my life. Um, in the next few weeks, I'm going to go back to Morocco. I'm going to have to like start living again there, readapting and everything. And then once I'm gonna have like a consistent schedule, I'm gonna move into my new place, everything. Then I can like 100% start my um, like 12-hour a day grind for like 60 days before I take a break or whatever. So yeah, that's the pivot that I'm making in this channel, or in the way that I document my life. It's gonna be about everything. Like, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna stop having fucking opinions about things that I do not have experience on. That's definitely something that I I should start doing. Because I remember I made a video about dating back in the day when I didn't date anyone, or I wasn't in a situationship or whatever. It's even cringe to say it, but yeah, I will start having the humility to say that I do not have an opinion on something because I did not experience it. Or at least give a disclaimer that I did not experience it. And this is what I think as someone who has not experienced the thing I'm about to give an opinion on. But yeah, thank you guys for listening. 8 minutes is enough. If you guys watched the whole thing, you're amazing. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Am I gonna get the emoji? There you go. Even if I don't know you. And see you next time.